Hi everyone, this is Lynn from Turnips to Tangerines. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be making blueberry pie using frozen blueberries. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to place your 8 cups of frozen blueberries into a large bowl. Set that aside. And then in a medium bowl, you are going to add your 2/3 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and a 1/2 teaspoon or a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And you're going to lightly just whisk that together just to combine everything and get it all incorporated. And then you're going to set that aside, and you're going to get out and then to your bowl of frozen strawberry or frozen blueberries, you are going to add 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice and about 2 teaspoons of the lemon zest. I like a lot of lemon, so if you don't, just add a teaspoon. And you can mix that together also, just to incorporate it all. And then you're going to toss in your flour mixture. And when you toss this in, you are going to want to really stir the flour mixture into the frozen blueberries. You're going to just want to keep on stirring until all the blueberries are really coated nicely. And that way then you know, that all the blueberries are coated with the flour and the cornstarch and the sugar mixture. And it just seems to set up better than your blueberry pie at the end. So just keep turning it and spreading it around. It takes a little time, but you can, it's well worth it. And when you're done stirring that around, set it aside and get out I use a 9-inch glass pie plate or glass pie shell or pie plate, I guess it's called. And I'm using the ready-made pie crust today. I already lined my 9-inch pan or pie plate. And now just lightly spoon in all of the blueberries. You are going to have a lot of blueberry mixture. It's going to like mound high, but that'll all cook down really nicely. And you're going to have a nice layer of blueberries when your pie is finished. But just, keep spooning it in there. Like I said, you're going to have some blueberries that are going to be spilling over, but just put them back into the pie plate. And you want to make sure you get all of the flour and cornstarch and sugar mixture all in there too. So at the very bottom, you're going to have some leftover mixture left over in the bottom of the glass bowl. So just pour that on top. And now you're going to place your top crust on top of your blueberry pie. And you're going to push it down as easily as you can. And then you're going to crimp the edges so it doesn't all come out. I did do a little hole on the top there. I made a hole at the top. So you can definitely do that. You can use a fork, you can use a spoon, you can use whatever. There isn't a lot there to work with because the blueberry pie is super piled high. So I'm going to use a spoon and we're just going to go from there. And when you're done crimping your pie edges, you are going to take your egg wash, which is 1 egg mixed with 1 tablespoon of water, and you're going to brush the top of that on your pie. And you're also going to put foil around the edges so you won't have excessive, how do you say that? Excessive browning. And that'll come also. And then you're going to bake your pie. You can also sprinkle a little sugar on the top. I chose not to, just because I didn't feel like it today. And as you can see, a little bit of problems here, but that's okay. You just keep going around, do a fork. I tend to use the fork trick only because I find it's easier, but the spoon, it works also. You just got to kind of work with it. And then, like I said, you put the tin foil on your pie. You put your pie on a parchment paper lined sheet, cookie sheet. And since the blueberries are frozen, they are going to take a little longer to cook. Or bake, I should say. And you can bake it at 425 degrees. And what I did is I baked it for 45 minutes. And then I removed the pie shell, or the pie, from the cookie sheet. I put it on the rack, and use your lowest rack of your oven. And I took off the tin foil for around the edges to let the edges brown for approximately the last, I'd say half an hour. This pie took a good hour and a half to bake. And, just kind of watch it, and it will bubble over. And you might want to bake this pie on a day that your oven's already dirty because it's going to make a mess. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get going and making your pie. And we'll see you back here again, I hope. Have a good day, and we will see you back here again soon, I hope. Have a good day, and I hope you make this pie, and I hope you enjoy it. Stop back again another day. See you around. Bye-bye now. You don't want that. No. blue. There. Yeah. A little bit of a mess, that's okay. Okay. There. Pie is out of the oven and it is dripping away, and that's okay. And we are going to let it drip until it's ready and cooled off and ready to eat. Until then, we're just going to let it sit here on the cupboard. I imagine it's going to have to sit there for, a couple hours, I would imagine, because it is really, if I move this, you can see how much is dripping. Oh, okay. Ooh, I want to drop it. Off yet. So, we're going to let this sit and cool off and drip away, and come back in a couple of hours and cut ourselves a piece of blueberry pie made with blueberries from Blueberry Haven, located just outside of Clintonville, Wisconsin. Not that far from New London, if you know where that area is. I just wanted to see if I could get a nice piece here of the blueberry. See that really nice blueberry here. Yeah, it's so hard to see with blueberries, but that looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good. Okay. Ooh, yummy. Oh.